Hello friends and family. I just wanted to make a quick video because somebody in my family has been involved in a motorcycle accident, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to first off just express my deepest sympathy for those involved. You know, as a motorcyclist, you try to drive as defensively as you can. You know, you try to anticipate what other motorists are going to do around you, or cagers, as some motorcyclists put it. People who drive the cars, their cage. What happened was, this family member of mine was just riding along with a few friends, and a car ahead, coming from here, made a left turn in front, and the rider collided with the rear bumper of the vehicle. So it like, say that somebody wanted to turn down this road ahead of me, you know, they turned left in front of the rider. And that's like the most common accident that motorcyclists get into that's not their fault. You know, the most reason people crash is because they take a turn too hot or too fast, whatever. But something so simple as pulling out in front of a rider, it's just like, what are you thinking? You know, people say, oh, I didn't see the motorcyclist. Then you weren't looking hard enough. That, or you saw the motorcyclist and you thought you had time to pull out and make the turn. But because we're smaller, it's harder to judge how fast we're going. Don't think you can just pull out ahead of us. You know, if you're in a rush, oh well, just wait. Let us go by before you turn in front of us. You know, and I don't know 100% the whole story, but just the whole thing is, I just mostly want to say this to make everyone be aware. Driving on the road, whether it be riding on a motorcycle or driving a car, is no joke. Everybody people don't pay enough attention anymore. You know, they're always on their phone or doing something, or they're in a rush, and they don't care about anyone else on the road. It's all about themselves. And that's not how it should be. And it's really unfortunate, especially when, you know, someone gets hurt, is involved in an accident so severe that surgery is required. You know, and again, this is something that could have been prevented, and it aggravates the living bejesus out of me. You know, it boggles my mind that people don't pay attention when they're driving. You know, I will confess to the occasional, you know, distracted driving, okay? But when you're on a road as busy as they were on, you know, around rush hour time, you have to be alert, you know? And it's riding season, you know? There's motorcyclists out. You can't pull out in front of people. I'm just going on and on and on. This was meant to be like a 2-minute video. So I guess I made my point. Woo! So just please be more aware. And whether you're a motorcyclist or someone who drives in a car, just be more aware of your surroundings. And, you know, just give each other some space. I mean, people get into collisions like that in cars, and it's really not as big a deal as a motorcyclist because, yeah, we don't have as much protection. See, I could pull out right now and probably make it, but that's cutting it too close for this guy's comfort. So no, I didn't pull out ahead. And I'm looking twice, you know, like, how many times did I look back and forth just now to make sure a car wasn't coming so I didn't get in an accident? You saw I just looked like three times to make sure that the way was clear. You know, and people, they're in too much of a rush nowadays, and I think people take riding and driving for granted. But anyways, again, family of mine, I'm so sorry that this happened. Of course, I'm here as support. You know, if you need a shoulder, if you need to vent, even to yell at me because I have a motorcycle. You know, I literally just got off the phone with my grandmother and she was in tears. She's just so afraid for our lives. You know, a lot of people in my family are picking up motorcycling, and she's so terrified. And I went through all this when my father died on his motorcycle. For those of you who didn't know, he did. It's something that should never happen. It's too easy to prevent. It's not hard to drive. It's so not. And I don't understand why people find it to be such a challenge. It's you know, it is scary right now for me. It is scary to be on a motorcycle because look, I have nothing. I just have what I arm myself with, gloves and a jacket and a helmet. Albeit I'm not wearing motorcycle riding pants, which I really should be, but you know, I do what I can to make sure I'm safe and also enjoy something that's a hobby of mine, which is motorcycling. And even if it's not a hobby, this motorcycle gets, like, I just filled it up with gas. I went 94 miles and I just filled it up with a gallon and a half. So, like it or not, motorists, we're out there. I'm not saying you should treat us like children, but you should treat us like something you don't want to hit, just like anything else. You don't want to hit someone walking on the side of the road, someone bicycling on the side of the road. You don't want to hit a motorcyclist. You don't want to hit the car ahead of you. So everyone just needs to wake up and just treat driving the way it is. It's not something to take for granted. So anyways, I'm going to stop ranting now. So, I mean, if you guys have any questions, you can message me, comments, experiences of your own, go ahead and, you know, leave it. But, you know, I've dealt with too many friends and family either dying or having a motorcycle accident. But anyways, my deepest sympathy, you guys. And again, feel free to contact me. I will always be around. And I love you guys so much.